Hello everybody, welcome to our office. Now me and my little friend here, we have just been looking at all the stuff that's arrived in the office. So there's a bit of food over there from the Amazon wish list for the B-Cars gang, and I can see some leaflets here which have been printed up for Christchurch to try and see if people will reuse their winter fuel allowance to help people within the food bank. Lots of creativity. I can also see up there for the statements of our values, and we know we've been going through those over the last few weeks. Well, the last one, which I haven't mentioned so far, is the E in HOPE, is empowerment. It's a great story that, thank you, Alan, and the folk over at Pool Jimmy's were talking about on Friday. A lady had come in there and said to really sort of took quite a lot to go in there, but she went in there and started telling them about how the food parcel was really going to help them. And she wrote back afterwards to say that she and her sons had actually made their own pizza that night with the meal in a bag pack, as well as having the food. And that idea of equipping someone to just feel good about actually cooking a meal together and equipping someone to do something is all about what we're here to do in empowerment. And a lot of the empowerment stuff is by you being very, very creative in some of the stuff that you do. So for example, and the recovery day starts this coming Thursday. So Emma and Charlie are going to have a day here at Winton where people come in and just get a little bit of that support and community encouragement to keep going. A bit like the Stay Safe stuff, which keep going. Keep praying for that. We need to have more people there. The green team, that's pretty innovative stuff. So that's taken all that Ruth has amazingly done over these years with the volunteer Julie and all those older folk who have been getting their gardens done. And now Paul and is taking people out there from the trainees that we've got coming in from the temporary accommodation folk, and getting out there and working those gardens and bringing them up to just sort of some order, reducing the danger of antisocial behaviour for some of those customers. And they are just delighted. All we're going to try and do from January is go for 3 days a week, so that the third day will be about working with churches, doing the grounds maintenance there. So all the time, people are learning new skills, getting equipped up, empowerment again, so that they can move on in their lives. And just the being able to do little jobs within the gardens of those older customers as well. So George is going to pick up some of the coordination from Ruth, and Paul is going to be going into 3 days on that, which is superb. The other thing is I love the innovativeness nature in Christchurch. Over there in Sainsbury's in Christchurch Food Bank, in Christchurch, there's a tap point next to the food bank box where people can drop off goods. You can actually tap to give some money to the food bank. And they're going to just do it as a trial, but I think, whoa, that would be a real step forward, so that actually we can get more money, where maybe we can start then to use it for vouchers. So we're exploring shoe vouchers for people, so you can actually help people in different ways rather than just giving them a parcel of food. Lots of innovation coming down the street, and we need your innovation, because you know the 14th is our beach day. Well, we're going to do a Secret Santa again this year. What we want you to do is re-gifted or handmade or charity shop stuff, no more than £5 we're going to spend, and you wrap it up. So bring it wrapped, and if you can't make the 14th, we'll make sure it gets to you and gets from you, and then we're going to give it, we'll work out a mechanism for who gets which gift on the 14th. But if you could get your thinking caps on as to a little Secret Santa, that would be good. Just a couple of other ticky-tocky little things. Please, if you haven't sent what your annual leave is going to be after January, i.e. after the immediate Christmas, please send that in to Claire Stonier. She's trying to get everything set up for our new HR system, so please do that. And some of you may have received an email this week about how you get your pay slips online. There's a system there. If you haven't yet, if you haven't got the information from the past, or if you haven't got an email this week, if you're new, then please get in touch with us again so that we can work out, give you the information to get access to those. Just a final thing, folks, please keep praying for Vilma Bromelo. She's been back in hospital this last week, not really very well at all. She was in an induced coma for a while, and obviously Ian's very worried about her. He's trying to work out what's causing these problems. Please keep praying for her. And we pray for her in the spirit of Emmanuel, God with us. It's Advent. And there's one of my favourite bits of John chapter 1, which talks about, the Word became flesh and moved into the neighbourhood. God is in our neighbourhood. God is doing some good stuff. He's being creative with you. He's empowering the people we work with, and hopefully empower you this coming week. Thanks for all you're doing. Have a great week.